10 players was asked what we thought about 50 Cent's challenging Mayweather to read a page from a Harry Potter book. And we want to give a 10 players holler to Shayla on this one. And we just want to say, well, when we heard about this, 10 players was shocked. Our minds were fucking blown. Jesus fucking Weezus. I mean, we couldn't believe people always thought Mayweather could read. We were baffled with the fact that this would even be news. Damn. I guess they think NBA players can read too. Yeah. Can Pac read? We have no idea. We just automatically assumed he couldn't. How about Canelo? Fighting's been his job since he was 15. Him not being able to read wouldn't shock us. It's being able to that would. The only thing that shocked us is the fact that fans acted shocked. One thing we can say about Mayweather. He's not dumb. He's smart enough to have people take care of anything he can't. But the truth is, he can read well enough to do what he needs in life. He certainly can write his fucking name. And we'd bet anything you could write a full page of shit, and he could tell you what it's about. So people are getting a little ridiculous with it. He probably just has elementary school level reading skills. But this shit about feeling bad for Mayweather, and how sad his situation is cracking us up. This is the guy who walks around calling the women of his rivals bitches. Then claims he's their friend. Tells motherfuckers to cook him egg rolls, tries to tear down the accomplishments of the greats, calls people ugly motherfuckers, and on and on and on and on and on. So he's getting back what he dishes. Shoot at motherfuckers, and they'll shoot back. That's just the way the laws of nature work. The term live by the sword die by the sword is factual. But in all honesty, how well he can read is something we don't know. Lots of people can't read aloud in the least. But read perfectly fine internally. We couldn't give two shits either way. Personally, if I was Mayweather, I wouldn't give a flying fuck. I'd just hire some fine ass chick to read for me. People would be like, who's that gorgeous girl? And I'd be like, that's my reader. Why is she naked? Well, it's part of the job. Why is she doing that with her mouth? Part of the job too. Truth is, they should actually make a law that all professional athletes that can't read must hire readers to walk around with them. This way all the readers that feel so bad for Mayweather can shut the fuck up. But the fans baffled at this is what's sad to us. Not Mayweather. I mean, I guess they think NBA players can read too. Jordan can read. But we bet the farm LeBron couldn't get through Dick and Jane. That's why he's crying here. He thinks they lost the game. Because he can't read the score. He's got no idea they won by 20 points. Who fucking cares? I mean, you can tell who the fuck can and can't read when they open their mouths. This ain't rocket science. Like, out of these two guys, who the fuck would you think reads better? I guess they thought this guy could read too. Yeah. Because he was 49-0. This guy couldn't even fucking read. Told a fucking kid at a spelling bee to go back up there and spell the word right. Even though the kid already did. And he was the vice fucking president. Even I wouldn't fuck with those spelling bee kids. They know their shit. And the kid was like, you want me to go back up there and spell the word wrong? Okay, Mr. Vice President. You idiot. Ultimately, being able to read doesn't make a motherfucker smart. And even the greatest writers don't always spell every word correctly. That's what spell check's for. But if you know the basics, you get it. And most of these guys know the basics well enough to have no problems in life. It doesn't necessarily mean these guys can't read a single word. It just means they're not great at it. Like a ton of people in the world. So the real story here isn't that a shitload of people can't read. The real story is that the few who can read don't know half the world can't. Which makes those who do read, and are shocked about this, just as dumb as those who don't. Ultimately, we hope Floyd forgets about the shots being thrown by 50, and radio stations, and starts focusing on the ones that'll be coming from this guy instead.